Now this is a design that just uses minecarts, and what you do is you come up to it and right click and you get in, well, I need to eat apparently. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Soap the Great and I am playing on the TooCrafty server once again. So here I am just above the slime farm collection area, and in the last episode we left off saying that we would come back and do the spawn floors and a few other things inside the collection area to make it a little bit more useful, like the extended item elevator to take it up to sea level so we could more easily get the items from the farm. But also this thing is a bit difficult to get in and out of. We need a little elevator, and I think the first thing that we need to do is put in an elevator so that I can get materials back and forth pretty easily for the next phases of this project. So what I am going to do is I'm going to take a cut, and when we come back we will take a look at the item, or not the item, the player elevator that I put in. I don't have much room, so I'm not digging outside this wall, and the item elevator is in kind of a fixed position, so we're going to go with something that's not redstone. We're going to go with a minecart elevator and a water drop to make it easy to get up and down, but not the most advanced in terms of redstone, but it certainly works just fine. So when we come back we will be taking a look at a new way of getting up and down into the collection area. So I will see you in just a moment. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and we've got a few changes here. I have moved the collection area from this side over to this side, and you can see a little bit of the construction back behind me. I've done some cleanup over here. Oh, and D has joined the game. I'm also on with Erijah, and they have notified me that they are working on something super secret, so I have turned off the chat so they don't accidentally give anything away while I'm recording. But here we go. This is the player elevator right here, and you can see there's no redstone in it. Now this is a design that just uses minecarts, and what you do is you come up to it and right click and you get in, well, I need to eat apparently, and you just keep on the right click and you go all the way up, click that one, and then you can get out, and boom, there you go. So that makes it nice and easy to get up. And then there is a quick drop. You could always go back down that, but it takes a little bit more effort, but it's not too bad. Anyway, so you drop onto this pressure plate, that trap door opens up, and then you just fall. And I've got a slime block down there because it seems fitting given that we're in the slime farm. That is a design by Monkey Farm with the update with a slime block for, that's my little change to it, but this is by Monkey Farm. And I will put a link to his tutorial in the description box below, but that is it for this segment. So next up, what do we need to do? Well, we still have the spawn platforms to do, but once those go in, we're going to be having slimes and slimes and slimes and more slimes. You get the picture, right? And this right here is not sufficient. I want all of that stuff, all the slime balls, to be carried up to the top, and we need to be ready to accept all of them. So the next thing we need to do is carry this item elevator all the way up and maybe set up some temporary storage, maybe some bulk storage for the slime balls, and then that way we will be ready for when these spawn platforms go in. So next up, let's get this done, and then yeah, we'll see where to go from there. Alright, I will see you in just a moment. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We'll take a look here. And we've got fewer chests around. If we look up, there's no more chests up there. In fact, you see the glass tower going all the way to the surface. That means that our item elevator is working. There we see some slime balls going up. Thank you, Slime, for that demonstration. Let's head on up there, shall we, and take a look at what I've got going on up there. Okay, so, oh, had to eat. Great. And go up pretty quick. That's really cool. I'm glad that works. So here we go. So the item elevator comes out into a water stream up top, and that carries the items into that hopper, and we just go through a chain of hoppers, and that goes into another bank of hoppers here. And we don't quite have the full efficiency going, but we can see that we're getting some slime balls. So we don't have all the spawning floors in yet, and that's why the efficiency is not up, but we've got plenty of space, probably way too much up here, but we are ready for whatever may come. Okay, so next up, this may seem like it's a little bit temporary, and it is. We're not going to be decorating this at all, because eventually I want all of the slime balls to go into a storage room that's up there. I don't have the storage room yet. That's a future project, but I want all of the slime balls to eventually go up there. So we're going to leave this as a temporary storage area, and then eventually we will get around to a more permanent solution up there. All right. Anyway, so now we've got our item elevator, we've got our basic storage ready. Now it's time to start on the spawning pads, and we just need to pop over there real quick and figure out what we're going to do. So I'm going to pillar up here and make sure that we don't get any nasties. What kind of dirt is that? Oh, it's coarse dirt. Huh. Oh yeah, that's right. I made some with gravel, because you can do that. It's a way to get rid of gravel in case you ever needed to know. And we're going to pop down here. I have depth strider on my boots, which means that I can walk around pretty easily in water, and that works out very well. Alright, so I didn't bring an extra piece of half slab in with me, so we'll pop up like that, and we are 2 above that one, and we need to make sure that we're at least 3 above that one. I think we'll find out. We'll do one spawning floor. I'm going to check the rates and then figure out from there, see if they're having trouble with that. But let's go up 1, 2, 3, 4. That will put us 3 above there. And we're going to pop up here and do that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry for the counting. I haven't lined this all out. And then we're going to come over and do that. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. All right. Now what I'm trying to do here is get a little bit of a diamond shape going. It's not going to be perfect because we've got even numbers, so there's not a good center block, but this will work out for now. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish this, and then I will bring you back. We'll take a look at the first spawn floor, and then we'll see how the rates do as far as being not 4 high off of that block, but we'll see. Alright, so I will bring you back in just a moment. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's the first platform done, and you see the torch placement. That's pretty much where I'm going to be putting these redstone lamps, but we've still got to figure that out. Redstone lamps give off a light level of 15, torches give off 14, but that should be enough to make sure that everything is lit and we don't get anything other than slimes hanging out there. But we still need to do the test, and let's see if I can hit that. Yes, okay. So we'll get in there and go on up, and we'll see if we can catch a slime spawning on top of that platform right there. So, yep, okay. So let's see if we can get him out here. This is good. This is good. So we're going to start getting higher production. We got a few hanging out there. It's not the best efficiency. You know, see, slimes pick a random direction every every game tick to jump. Okay, so we got a big slime, a couple little slimes, or medium slimes. I'll just have to keep watching it for now, but I am going to cut and get the rest of these spawning pads done, and when we come back we should have most everything in place. So I will see you in just a moment. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and I have the spawning platforms done. You can see right there, they go all the way down, and that is at level 38. That's the most that we can get because you have to have 4 in between each one, and the slime stop spawning at 40. So 38's the max, so we managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in each chunk. And you can see what I mean by not getting full efficiency, because the sorting system for the skelly spawner is right there. We have to leave a gap of 3 so that anything that spawns up here can fall down onto the platform below and not fall into the skeleton spawner sorting system. And same over here. It's not quite as bad, but we want to make sure that the slimes fall down and don't stick around longer than they should be sticking around. So the only full efficient slime chunk that we've got is this one right here, and it's not too bad, but you can see the inefficiencies there. But what I have been doing is finishing off a few details here, coating the whole thing in glass, because earlier we were up, maybe to the 3rd one, and I kept getting slimes jumping in on me. So we're just doing a little bit of cleanup here. I'm going to take down my scaffolding, and we'll get all of the rest of our materials and head on upstairs, and we can take a look at this from a better perspective. So let's just get this, and we should be able to get all that. And there we go. So that is the slime farm done. So we've got, it's pretty efficient, but it hasn't been at full efficiency because I've been down here. So let's head on up. I love this elevator. I'm going to put more of these in. Head on up here, and then we can just look down and see what's going on. I'm not sure if I pointed this out, but I covered this in glass, and that lets me just walk all over this and take a look at things from above here. We'll see if we get some more spawns, and then I will show you the rates thus far. I'm currently sharing the mobcat with Chondrix, so that might be a bit problematic. Let's see, what do we got? 19 out of 145. Yeah, so I'm not sure what Chondrix is up to at the moment, but I'm not getting tons of slime spawns. But I don't think it's going to be a problem because, yep, and yep, and there we go. We're doing all right as far as slimes go. What do you think? So I shouldn't be worrying about slime balls or slime blocks or sticky pistons anymore. So that's the slime farm done, which is pretty exciting, and maybe we'll get a shop going at some point soon. But for now, we're going to say that is it for the slime farm. And then let's see, I'll show you the updated map. That's good right there. So you can see the slime chunks outlined in that map, or that series of maps right there. But I wanted to show you one more thing I haven't shown you yet, and it is down here in the mines. Sometimes mines get, they're kind of boring, right? You just leave them as tunnels with all the stone hanging out, and I really wanted to do something with mine, get it? And there we go. I've come in and added a little bit of a facade to it, and what these slabs mean right here is that slimes aren't spawning in here because this is a slime chunk, and that means I don't have to worry about whenever I come down here. But let me know what you think about this design. What do you think? We got acacia wood, still using that, slabs, cobblestone slabs, and birch wood up top. Got the polished andesite there. And then as I finish each one, I put a stone slab right there. And then I've marked, I hope I've marked, I had one that I had marked out because I had found a zombie spawner down one. So that's going to be, yeah, there it is. Okay, good. I've got the marker still. But yeah, we'll visit that later. But yeah, let me know what you think. What do you think about this mine design? And what do you do with your mines? Do you happen to just leave them kind of blank? Do you put a design on them? And let me know what you think about the slime farm. I'm kind of excited about that, and that we now have a source for slime balls and slime blocks, because those are pretty fun to mess with. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, a like is always appreciated. But let's see, next time, well, we've got a special shop in mind that we're going to work on next time. So join us then, and we'll be back in the commercial district. But for now, I am going to say adieu, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.